Hi friends, it's me, Ali, your friendly neighborhood Chanel expert. So today we are combining two of my favorite things, Chanel and will I buy it? We're talking about a new series of makeup launches from Chanel for summer for Les Beiges, and we're just gonna go ahead and chit chat about makeup and Chanel. What is there better in life? But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Okay, let's start off with the Les Beiges for summer 2023. The Les Beiges comes out every year around May, June, sometimes April, depending on the region. And this is a collection that is always inspired by the sun, the Mediterranean, the beach. Just, it's gorgeous. It's a really gorgeous collection. And every year it's a little bit different. Some years they come out with lots of powder bronzers. Some years they've come out with new complexion products. And this year we have some new items, but not that new. What I mean by that is instead of coming out with a new eyeshadow palette like they have in the past, they are coming out with travel size versions of products that already exists. And I think that this is a fabulous idea because there are other brands out there like Armani who have travel size versions of their best-selling foundations. And to me, it just makes sense to have travel size versions of some of your better selling products. It can be difficult to use up entire products, so I think it's a wonderful idea. So the first item that they're going to be selling here, that's going to be limited edition, unfortunately. That's the one ick. It's the Chanel Soleil Tan Healthy Glow Cream Bronzers. I have the shade 390 and I'm wearing it today. And this is the full size here. So this is the full size. The travel size one, I don't know why it's only limited edition. It really should be full size in my opinion. The full size one, when you purchase it, has this beautiful swirl. It looks like soft serve chocolate ice cream. But the travel size ones are just going to be flat. It's not going to be the exact same. And the travel size ones, there will be the 3 shades that are available in the cream bronzer here. You're going to have the exact same ones. And I think that's a great idea because first of all, cream products, cream bronzers technically expire faster. Any cream makeup product expires faster than powder. And this, it says here that after 12 months, like once you open it, after the first time you use it, you're supposed to throw it out after 12 months. I'm keeping it a bit longer, but if you're a stickler for the numbers on here, you're going to throw it out much faster. So having it travel size, I think makes sense because you'll be able to use up the product in a more timely manner. Now, if I'm on the Chanel France website, I can see the prices here because they have it already in France online. And so I can give you the prices for euros. I don't have the price range for Canadian because it's not available here yet. Here in Canada, this new Les Beiges series and these new summer collections will be available May 1st, so very soon. So the full size one is 47 euros. And then the travel size one will be 37 euros. So we can sort of scale it from there depending on your currency. Now, the price is going to be expensive, of course. It's not going to be half the price, but I personally see myself buying travel size formats simply to be able to use it up in a more timely fashion. Now, we will also see the Water Fresh Tint gorgeous foundation here. We will see this in a travel size as well. And this makes so much sense because if you want to travel, it's nice to have a smaller size, but also if you just want to test out different products without committing to a full size bottle, it's wonderful. And the travel size one here will be roughly, it's going to be the same size as the blush. This is the Water Fresh blush. And so the Water Fresh tint, the travel size will be the same size as this. So if you're traveling, you can just have a set of minis, which will be fabulous. And the Water Fresh tint travel size will have every shade available in the original Water Fresh tint series. The full size is 62 euros and the travel size will be 45 euros. Again, it's not going to be something you're purchasing because you're trying to save. Well, I mean, you technically are saving money because it's not as expensive, but listen, it's Chanel. It's always going to be expensive. You're not getting a deal here. It's more the principle of actually using up your products. Although personally, I don't have a hard time using up my Water Fresh tint, but I love the idea of travel size. You know, I love to travel. I travel a lot, and having travel-friendly makeup products just makes sense to me. Even if you're traveling locally for like holidays and stuff like that, if it's summer, you're going to the lake house, it's kind of nice to just have like miniature, smaller size products. And another item here that I am so beyond excited to see travel size is the Les Beiges Healthy Glow Illuminating Oil. It's the illuminating hair body oil. I use this mostly on my body, but I don't use it very much. It's a very extra item. This is the product here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a fun little toy to play with on the vanity. It smells amazing. It's fresh, it's clean. And this is perfect to take for a beach vacation. However, this is glass. It is so incredibly heavy and hefty. I've gone on a beach vacation in January. I did not take this with me because it's so heavy. It's going to weigh down your bags so much. You can't take this on carry-on, first of all. It's too big. And then if you check it, it's just so massive. It's just so heavy. And so they finally realized maybe we should offer a travel size version of this here. Now, I believe this full-size Les Beiges oil was limited edition, so I can't find the price and I don't remember it. But the travel size here, the mini size, is going to be 56 euros. And let me see if I can see the dimensions, how big it is. It's going to be 50 ml, and this here is 250 ml. So it's going to be quite smaller, which honestly is going to be perfect because again, you cannot take this on a flight with you. It's so big, it's so hefty, it's huge, it's so heavy. Unless you manage to use all of it up and then it's only the weight of the glass that's, you know, being measured here. But yeah, I think that coming out with a travel size for this is going to be ideal because I don't know how else I could use this up, because I did think to myself when I was in Barbados, like, oh, this would be so nice to wear to dinner, but it's too big, it's too heavy. So the travel size one is great, and there's only one shade available. I mean, it doesn't really have, it has some glow to it, but it's really quite subtle. So any skin tone can wear this here, and it's going to be in a travel size, which I think is fabulous. There will also be 2 new Rouge Coco Flash lipsticks, and both of these will be limited edition. And I know some people may be disappointed that we're not seeing new eyeshadows, whether it's a Les Beiges palette or more liquid eyeshadows, things like that. And I get it. At first, I was a little bit split. I was of 2 minds. Very excited to see travel size beauty products from Chanel. I seriously hope that they continue this vein. I hope that this is very successful and it shows Chanel that you can do different things and still be luxury. When I think of Armani Beauty, I think luxury, and they have travel size products. And I feel like Chanel is very stuck in their ways in a lot of ways, and they just keep doing a lot of the exact same thing. And quite frankly, I would rather see no new eyeshadows than red eyeshadow palettes. Personally, I would, yeah, this is a win. This is a win for me personally. I'm a little bit split sometimes because I love when Chanel comes out with something new and groundbreaking. Like when they came out with the Water Fresh tint, I think this is honestly one of the best makeup items out there, period. So that was very exciting. But seeing them constantly come out with the same recycled eyeshadow, like red eyeshadow palettes, no, gross. I don't want that. So at least with this, I will be able to create an alley collection, which is where I pick and mix some new, some old, mix it all together with what I already own, and I'm able to present to you new ideas, different techniques, similar products maybe you have at home, and just I don't know, I find it a way to be more creative and just, you know, use a bit of brain cells and try to think of something innovative on my own terms and with my own collection. And it's not just new, just buy everything for the sake of buying. So I personally really enjoy this. I think it's refreshing. I think it's calming. It's not this bombardment of like, ugh, buy 17 new eyeshadow palettes every 6 weeks. So yeah, it's interesting, it's different, and I'm happy to see it. We will also see something new in the Chanel fragrance category. The Chanel Paris Paris, this is a new Les Eaux perfume. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is the most delicate modern rose scent out there. And they're going to come out with a 50 ml bottle instead of just the 100 ml. I have the 100 ml, very happy with it, but again, a 50 ml is great for travel. It's all about travel for me. I'm like, I like minis, I like smaller packaging because it's better for my lifestyle. And there's also going to be a limited edition set. And it's going to be a mini of all the exclusives. I'm not sure which exclusive perfumes, but in the exclusive perfume house, we're going to see a set, and it's going to be limited edition. It's going to be miniatures. So if you are a fan of the exclusive perfume house or perfume section, this could be for you. It could be very interesting. There's also going to be some new skincare in the Hydra Beauty collection. So Hydra Beauty is the basic tier of Chanel skincare. This is just hydration. You're not getting any firmness or anti-wrinkle, things like that. It's just hydration. And we're going to get a Hydra Beauty Micro Crème Yeux, and this is going to be in a pot. And this is going to replace the Hydra Beauty gel cream. You know, there's the gel that comes in a pump. This is going to be replaced with a jar, and it's going to be the same formula, or what I should say is it's going to be similar in the Hydra Beauty Micro collection, where the jar is going to have those little beads, you know, those little bubbles inside. So it's going to be a hydrating eye cream. And last but not least, for May 1st, the best, most exciting part of this, in my opinion, this is just part of Chanel Summer. This is not technically Les Beiges, but this is going to be new nail polish. Now, I am a nail polish fiend. I love Chanel nail polish. I own quite a few of them. And the entire series is getting a reformulation. Not only is the nail polish collection getting a reformulation, but the wand is getting replaced as well. As much as I love Chanel nail polish, their wand is really basic, and not in a good way. Just incredibly basic. Like, this could be Essie. You wouldn't know the difference. I think that Dior does much better in the application category. It's just thicker, it's wider, and you can basically apply one coat with one swipe with Dior. Chanel, not so much. But the new formulation, the new shades, it's going to come with a new wand applicator. And this, I don't think they've come out with a new wand applicator for the nail polish category in like 30 years. This is desperately needed. And we have some people here on Instagram who've done the Lord's work, and we have photos here. So there are 7 iconic shades for Chanel in the nail polish category. Off the top of my head, there's Ballerina. It's like a light pastel pink, everyday nude. There's Rouge Noir, like it looks like a glass of red wine. There are 7 shades. Those ones are going to stay, but they may have a different number. Same name, but different number. So the existing shades that are staying are Particulière. I love that one. It's like a beautiful beigey brown nude. Ballerina. Then we have Faussard, which was called Organdie from a few years ago. It's just renamed. So if you have questions when you're at the counter, like let's say you have one that you used to wear, ask them. They'll have like a list there of like what it was called before, what it is now. Then there's going to be Sorcière, which was Mirage. There's Pirate. It's always been Pirate. There's Pompier, which was Emblématique. And Rouge Noir stays Rouge Noir. There's going to be a gel coat and a base. And on top of that, we are getting 17 new shades. I am so excited. Like I said, I am a Chanel nail polish fiend. Will there be a price increase? Of course, I'm sure. Listen, if there is not a price increase, I would be pleasantly surprised, but I think the increase, I don't know, I don't have a price list, but I'm guessing $2 or $3 each. Like more probably. And so yeah, 17 new shades, and these are permanent. Like, I am so excited because some of these look gorgeous. So I mean, I can't even, like, they all look great. Number 125, Muse. I just love like a pale pastel nail. Love that. But then the really dark blue, Fugueuse, dark navy. But then that yellow, that looks like Riviera from a few years ago, 129, OVNI. There was like a pale pastel yellow from a couple years ago that was gorgeous. And then 101, Insomniac. Again, like I just like a light nudie, yeah, pastel color. But then at the bottom, 143, Diva. I love a flashy nail. I love a flashy pink. So I'm quite happy with all of these colors. There's a bit of everything for everyone. We have some nudes, we have some reds, we have some darks. We got a bit of everything. So everything that I mentioned today, from the travel size, the nail polish, the perfumes, the skincare, this will all be available May 1st here in Canada in boutique and online at the same time, I'm presuming. I'm not sure when these, like when everything will be available worldwide. Obviously in France, some of this is available now. I don't know for the US, I'm guessing May. I've heard June possibly for the nail polish, but I think it would be wise to contact your local sales associate. I've already contacted Julia, my sales associate here at Holt Renfrew in Montreal, and I'm already like texting her my order because it looks gorgeous. I cannot wait for this. It's very interesting this year. You know, it's not complete, like it's new. It's new with the travel size for Chanel, and I'm extremely happy to see new nail polish because that's just who I am. And quite frankly, if all they're going to do is come out with recycled red eyeshadow, I would rather they not come out with I would rather they not come out with eyeshadow. You know, if that's all they can do, fine. Take a beat, take a breather, maybe come out with something blue or literally any other shade, and come out with something different. Yeah. I'm happy to see that the nail polish does have some red, but not only red, thankfully. So for me, this entire Les Beiges and all of these summer releases from Chanel, it's a pretty big oui. I'm happy with it. You know, it's different. It's not everything new, but it looks like they're taking a minute to step back and sort of scale down and maybe actually listen to their clients, which would be a breath of fresh air. So it's a oui for me. I think this is great. I won't buy every single item that I've mentioned in today's video, but yeah, it's a oui. I'm interested to see something different. And yeah, I just like when they surprise us. Oh, and something else I forgot to mention for the nail polish series. So I'm not sure if this will be available at every boutique or if it's going to be an online exclusive only, but there's also going to be some Chanel nail polish stickers. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about nail polish stickers. I feel like this is something that was popular several years ago. I don't know if I want this, to be honest. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. The nail polishes, yes, 100%. The stickers, I don't know. But if you want the stickers, I don't think that it's going to be available at every single counter. So just make some phone calls, text some people just in case. But yeah, that is it. That is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my take and this information on these new releases. I think it's great to know what's coming out on the market because we all have budgets to stick to, and so it's nice to know what we should be saving our money for. So let me know in the comments what you think about all of these releases of the Les Beiges coming out with minis versus new products. Last year, it was a bit weird because they came out with the jumbo oversized bronzers and also highlighters, but they didn't release the highlighters in the US, only in Canada and certain parts of Europe. It was very bizarre, but it was a beautiful collection in my opinion. That's when I picked up the Les Beiges body oil. But it is nice when they come out with bronzers with like a special packaging, even though it's the same bronzers or similar, but just like new embossing. I admit that I do enjoy that, but this here is also different and refreshing, and I can't wait to hear from you. There's no wrong answer, really. I mean, I used to work for Chanel. I don't work for them anymore. Like, I didn't make these products myself, so you're not hurting my feelings if you don't like anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like my baby that I'm talking about. It's someone else's, so feel free to let me know what you think of all these releases. And anyway, that is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.